Happy 420. So we are at a place called SubTropolis. It's in Missouri. It's a big series of caves. It is like the world's largest underground place. Yes, you're clear. And we're trying to find where we have to go. We were told 8800 and Pier 210. So here we go. We're gonna go and try and find this place.
Turn left on Northeast Underground Drive.
It's even called Underground Drive.
When possible, make a U-turn, then take the first left.
Oh, it says 8690.
Make a U-turn.
It says 8730.
Yeah, I wish I had some better, like...
I think this is wild that somebody... Oh, a train goes inside that one. That somebody actually created an entire cave system with... Okay, 8800. It
says Paris Brothers.
Go to the left. Alright. There's 8800 right there. Man, that's awfully little. And these things are just a bunch of little holes everywhere. You just go inside.
It's vehicle storage. Low clearance, 13.6.
13.6. Wow. This is serious right here. Take our time.
So we're looking for 210.
Pretty sketchy in here. Oh.
This is one of my all-time places that I hate to go. I hate going to the caves.
No trucks up that way, so we got to keep going this way.
Yeah, there's also a train
Stop
right
sign with a railroad track.
Oh, there's a train right here. To the left.
Holy crap. There's legit a train sitting on that track. So,
Harris Brothers.
Harris Brothers. Dock 11 and 12. Pillar, this says pillar 11. Here's pillar 113. So
Yeah,
pillar
he said
110 we
210.
must have passed.
He said 210.
Oh, 210. Oh, it all says Paris Brothers. Oh, great. Okay, well, so we're going to go to 210 then.
It'd be nice if they... Well, the thing is, it's all so tight.
We got to turn here.
And everything is, it's extremely tight.
See how tight that is to turn.
It's all 2 lanes. That's what they don't...
Yeah. Yeah, we got to come out this same way. We meet a truck coming in. Man, this would get... I guess you just have to stop somewhere until somebody comes by in one of these straighter areas like this. Wow. This is... They weren't kidding when they said the largest underground facility.
Stuff like this makes me, what is it? Nervous. I don't like being in stuff like this.
This place is huge. And like all the rock is painted white, which kind of helps make the light a little better in here.
200.
Yeah, because that's pillar 200 and that's pillar 201. So I'm going to guess that they, just like any other address, it's going to get bigger going that way.
Handle this? I'm not. I'm just going to walk up there so I'm not late. I take my phone.
Handle it. He's going to walk around the corner and double check. That's where we got to go. So we don't end up someplace where we can't turn around, because that's one thing we don't have the luxury in here. It doesn't look like a place to turn around. But then again, I don't know. It's not like we have a map for this kind of place. Sorry about my voice, it's all screwed up again. place is wild. Like they got parking spots right there that's like higher. I don't even know how you get to those. I missed that, I guess. This is weird. You got like some bricks. Must be walls for the buildings. And then these giant pillars. Those are where the numbers are. And every one of the signs has an arrow to show you how to get to the exit. I guess in case you get lost. But it also says there's an exit to the right. So I think that's the way we gotta go. We'll see when he gets back.
I had a 7 o'clock appointment.
So he found it. We gotta go down to pillar 208. Well, that's 201, is it not down there?
The lady said you just keep going this way.
It's further straight ahead, so.
Because I walked all the way down past the Swift truck and it was still 201.
That's why when you drive a truck and you're unsure of where you're going, you always get out and walk down to where you're gonna go. Okay, 202, 204, 205 on this side, so definitely 206. There's 208, right there. 209. Oh. Wow. This car's parked at this level here. But then when you look on this side, this car is parked up there where you got to go upstairs. It's higher. So I'm gonna guess some of these places it has a ramp that goes up somewhere.
The right place, but it's not.
So we're in the right place, but we're not in the right place. I don't know what that means.
Got to back up. You know where we were sitting at the stop sign before?
Yeah.
Yeah, got to back up down there through the stop sign.
And then turn at the stop sign.
Turn right at the stop sign.
And there's another truck back here.
Yeah, it's the Swift driver.
So now we've got to back up in these caves. There's not another way to turn around, right?
You said back up because there's no other way to turn around.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
That there would be no other way to turn around. So we have to back up beside this other truck on one side and the pillars on the other side.
And then you got another truck coming through the fucking down, getting ready to come down.
Yeah, there's another truck coming.
No, there's another truck
us.
behind us.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah. So I gotta wait for them to make what they want to do.
Yeah, I see them there. Well, this just got exciting and fun and complicated. Well, if there's no other place to turn around, how did that guy
Another Snyder driver.
Alright. Let's continue on then. He's going to get out of the way. This is pretty wild.
I can't remember if they told me to turn left or right. Fuck.
Oh, man.
I think he said left because he said something about train tracks. But I didn't see any train tracks. What sucks is that I need to turn left.
He's going to be in the way.
And the other guy's in the way, yeah.
Well, guess we'll figure it out in a minute. Maybe we'll talk to him too. Oh, he's in a daycare.
It's not a Snyder driver.
So it's not a Snyder drive. So there's our stop sign. Once we get this truck straightened out a little bit, I guess we gotta make a left here.
He said go down, like get out of your truck, look at the docks, whichever one you want to get in. Back into 6 foot for them to cut around. See them.
So we back up to the docks close, not actually at the docks. And then, it's a little bit bigger road though. You'll call it a road. You see all these ramps that go up high, to the higher spots where the cars go now. So that answers my question from before. Oh, there's the railroad tracks that they talked to you about.
He said it should be on the right hand side.
Alright. Proceed with caution.
He's like, there's some docks and.
So we got pillars, roads, railroad tracks. This is wild.
He said 30 yards down that there should be docks.
Thinking we went at least 30 yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I went the wrong way. Because at the same time, I'm going left and right off of.
Well, but he said railroad tracks, and I didn't see no railroad tracks
that's what
over
I'm
there.
saying.
And the other lady said to go down there. This is
This
a
is
challenge.
a challenge because
I think he wants. No.
I think I went the wrong way. Because this is 8600 now.
What is this little guy?
I have no idea.
Maybe they know. Why don't you see if you can find out?
We're just gonna go.
I guess that's what they drive around here. I don't see any signs going forward that says docks. Remember all the other ones had big signs that said docks 1, 2, and 3 and all this. I don't know. So we turned around again. And as you can see, it's pretty tight in here. I'm gonna go back down here because we haven't found where we're going yet. They did talk about the railroad tracks too.
Well, that's the thing. It's like.
But we don't see any docks where these railroad tracks are at.
I feel like this guy's gonna direct me somewhere.
So, oh, there's docks down there. Literally where the railroad tracks are. I see it now.
It might be easy for you to back in, but it's right there. Oh, it's right there? Because I passed it, I'm like, I don't know where this place is. Because the guy said, oh, you're going to go over the railroad track. And I'm like, okay. So I went over the railroad track.
Down here, if you go back in, it's probably a whole lot easier.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you were out here because I'm like trying to wave people down and no one was stopping.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I came out here because I know a lot of people get lost.
yeah, okay, I'll just back up and swing in and
Any door
any door.
you can get into.
Okay, they said stop 6 feet.
Yeah,
So,
I'm good to see you.
okay.
Alright, so the guy that we were looking for, the place that we were looking for came and found us. When we passed these railroad tracks earlier, right here, we were actually where it was at, because where them railroad tracks are goes back to the docks that we need to go to.
Well, yeah, but the
He
guy that
didn't
I talked
say-
to said go over the railroad tracks.
Yeah,
And look for the docks.
so, well,
Holy crap.
so now we got to turn into here.
Sketchy.
You can see how close we got to get to everything in order to make the turn. All the dirt's falling down here.
Holy shit.
All right, keep going straighten her out. All right, so now we go backing up again into the dark. You can get a view of what it looks like in the mirror. Not much of anything.
They're just gonna find these docks now. What do you guys think gonna be on the left hand
So
side?
you need to cut that ramp out right there.
He said pick any dock. Oh, this is crazy.
You get out and take a look at what you got to go to, I guess. Make sure you're
It's
so dark. Little lights would help in here.
Okay.
So, yep, he's saying right there. So right here on the ground you can see just how close I had to get the tires. And this is terrible lighting in here, but anyway, in order to make that turn, you can see right there how close I had to get to that pillar in order to turn into here. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see where these railroad tracks is. It's kind of it's uneven, maybe from the other way you can see. And so the problem was I was losing traction on my tires because of the uneven ground, and I had to I put my differential blocks in place in order to get more traction to other axles, so I could get, it's just really uneven here, and well, it's just too dark to show it to you exactly. Crazy cool place. So we got an adventure before we even knew we were going to get one. I hear something running down here. I'm going to guess I'm thinking it's like a part of the ventilation or something. We'll walk down here a little ways. Kind of dark, but I think we should explore a little bit on foot.
I'm hoping we don't get murdered.
Murdered?
Haven't you ever seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah. So they basically cut big holes and then put up walls and stuff. And you can see where somebody drove up here. Oh no, maybe that's like a cleaner thing. Maybe they go through here with like one of those things that clean. And it's dusty and smells like an old basement or something down here. I think it's like super dark too. That says Kohler power system. So, oh yeah. You can see the ductwork here. I don't know if you can see or not, but very big pipes. Man, so I'm sure this is part of the ventilation system right here. I'm trying to shine my flashlight on it. I don't know if you can see too well. Very noisy. But yeah, that's part of the ventilation. It got a little sketchy, so Jake was like, nope, I'm out. You can see, there's Jake way up there. He ran away. But it is a little bit dusty in here. And real like damp and musty smelling the way I guess you would expect a cave to smell. I mean, I don't really have a lot of experience with caves, but old basements I've been in when I lived up in New York, and it's how it smelled, like really nasty. But yeah, there's giant pipes over there with ventilation, Jake.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there because I can't breathe in the first place because of the dust. And I have
The
a
road
fear-
kind of ended over there
I
and
have
just
a fear
turned
of
to
being
dirt.
down here in the front. Look how dirty these are. That's disgusting. It's like black.
This is some sort of thing that somebody has here, like with filters in it, and they're very black.
Yeah, I don't like being down here.
But I mean, you can just see how dusty this place is. It's gonna be real good for my allergies, I'm sure. All right then, that's the caves. Now we just gotta wait for them to unload us.
Slow, so I go.
So I just made some oatmeal. We're all done getting unloaded. I just moved up here to the front so I could finish videotaping. But Jake decided that he would never want to live in a cave. He just said, nope, not a cave. So now we got to follow these signs that say exit. And they all have, I guess you just kind of figure it out. The other signs on the other side were green
Green.
signs. You can see kind of, trying to show you how close it was in the mirror there, but kind of hard to see.
See, I could like have an office down here, but I don't think I'd ever want to. Actually, I don't think. Just like having to sit here with the truck off because it's in a cave and the windows down, it's musty, it's disgusting.
I think if you were
And you
in,
feel like you can't breathe.
I think if it was in a cave where you're on the edge of a cliff or something like that,
Oh
where
yeah, like where there's
you
actual
could get
air.
more ventilation and you weren't so deep, the house wouldn't be so bad. I mean, I've seen videos and things of houses that were caves. I thought they were kind of cool.
Yeah, cave houses are kind of cool, but like this one, no. There's no
But with this
ventilation
stuff,
there.
you're like super down deep in there. There's ventilation. It's just, I think it's a mental thing. Like you're down here, you feel suffocated. It's got a funny odor. It's dusty, and yeah, I would not want to work down here at all. This cannot be good conditions. It can't be.
You got cars running up your butt.
We're on the way out now. So, it's been a very interesting day.
Is this the exit to the left?
Kind of fun.
No, it's like this one.
I'm sure the
It's like being in a
garbage
mole.
truck knows where he's going. He's been running around here.
It's like being in a mole trap.
Yeah, maybe there's cheese at the end of this maze, right? I wouldn't follow him that way.
No,
The
it says
exit
that-
says left.
Oh, I thought I was going like this.
Pretty sure that wasn't the way to go.
Oh well.
That's alright. We can
Well-
get there from here.
Yeah, well, also I was letting the cars go by too. Because there was like a bunch there were a bunch of cars behind me.
Well, there was one car anyway. And
See?
there's a mirror. What am I seeing?
The fact that there's a billion lights right here, but no, we can't put them in the rest of the cave.
Yeah, it was dark back there where we were. It would have been really nice.
And it's really like,
And I think the reason why
Right
they
at
have the
the
really
exit,
bright
too.
lights here is to help your eyes get adjusted. They do that on tunnels that we go through too. In the middle of the tunnel, there's not a lot of lights, but as you get closer to the edge of the tunnel, the lights get brighter to help you adjust to the light. So, there's light at the end of the tunnel, Jake. We're almost out of this.
musty old claptrap. Good, because I'm rolling my windows down.
It's definitely not a popsicle stand by any means. Some of these things go way, way back. But they get small and skinny where trucks shouldn't be. looks like we are out of here. Kip and Jake has left the cave. And right there on the other side of the railroad tracks is where we just came out. Now we're parked, doing our paperwork and catching up the computer. It's beautiful here. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but it really is pretty here. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then go back to bed and finish sleeping for the day. I really appreciate you coming on our adventure today. It was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got to see something that you didn't ever see before, because it was definitely a new place for us. We've been in caves before. If you go back, you'll see one of our videos that says something in the nature of caves and M&Ms, but that would be a good video to see a different one, because that was a refrigerated area where we went.
If you've been following us for a long time, where the company that we were with before this, their terminal is literally like a mile down the road.
We are going to end the video here. It's been pretty long already, I think. I'm thinking probably 10 or 12 minutes. I don't know. It'll be when I get done editing, we'll know. I never know until I'm done editing exactly how long it's going to be. Try to keep it between 10 and 15 minutes each day. I think that's enough of you guys seeing our crap. But make every day an adventure, folks. Dream big. We'll see you next time.